Irontrader, and this is the last call of the old day and actually of the old week. What a quick week. Okay, so we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin, at crude oil, natural gas. But first of all, we're going to look at the old Mediterranean restaurant, CAVA, C-A-V-A. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted for crude and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not recommended by selling stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have CAVA. Now, this is like Chipotle, except this is a Mediterranean restaurant. And what they do is they're really starting to expand all across the country. But what I like about it is everything is made fresh and in-house, okay? None of this processed nonsense that you're buying from here to there. Everything is fresh ingredients, okay? So this here, I think, is going to be a good up-and-comer, just like Chipotle was. Okay, now you can see here we had this, this was the last earnings, okay? You can see where she just smoked right up higher, okay? So if you actually were in that, like the day before, it was at 149, and it popped all the way up to 172, okay? It was a nice, good trade to get out. Now, again, it came on down here, and now we put this nice double bottom into play here, okay? So we had this low here of 110.59, and then we put this low in right here of 109.23. Nice double bottom. It's been running up ever since. Now, look at this 8-day. See how it crossed over that 21-day? And now look at that, how it's pushing up that stock up there very, very nicely. Now, what we want to watch on the upside here is 126.48. That's going to be the retest. And then we're going to start running into some strong resistance, 128.55, which is your 100-day and your 50-day. Then she has a nice room to run right up here very, very nicely. Okay, so then we could come all the way up here looking at 135.28. We have other resistance levels here, but this is what you want to look at right here at that 149.35 level, and then we can come all the way up here to 153.34. So this has a good potential here to run up a good 25 points under next earnings segment here. But this chart is looking very nice with that 8-day that crossed over and that double bottom situation, and you're holding that 200-day the whole time. Now, say this comes down here, but as long as we hold that 8-day, 119.48, that's what you're looking for. And then you're looking at 116.67. Then obviously we just follow the candles down here. You got a 113.31, and then we have your retest there at 109.23, and then your 200-day sitting at 106.34 level. But right now, this is looking good. 56, plenty of room to run. And your green over your red, good momentum, but just started. Look how over sold that got. And now look how this bad boy can go right on up here very, very nicely. Now, when you look at the weekly chart here, let me take it down just a hair, ski. Okay, see how nice you are? We're close. We're right here now. We're above, and hopefully we'll close here above this 122.62, and then we have this 21-day sitting right there at 129.04 level, okay? So if you line that up here with what you have here, 128.56, it's just a scotch above that, and then she can rip right up to this level here. This is what you're looking for, is that 150 area right up here, okay? That's what you're looking at, and then we can maybe even retest that 172.43. This is a new company here. It hasn't been public that long, so, you know, usually here when you have the new companies like this, they'll rip up here for the next earnings here should be really, really nicely. So just put this one here on your back burner. Okay, let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, here we have Bitcoin on the left and the IBIT. That's the long ETF that I trade. Now, the reason I like this here, I've mentioned this many times. BlackRock owns this. It's got 50 billion in assets, and it does huge volume every day. Okay, so you already did over 32 million shares in this here, which is very, very nice. So easy in, easy out kind of a situation. But I just want to show you again how nicely this lines up. See this W pattern going on here? Same thing here. See the W pattern going on very nicely here. So realistically, this IBDIT needs to get above this 61.08. You can see where it went right into it. And next target is going to be 61.75. You get above that, you know, she's going to run as high as what Bitcoin is going to do. So that could be right up in the 70s very, very easily. But this is a very, very easy trade. So there's many ways to trade it. But I say, this is the one I did a lot of research on it. This is the really one that I like to trade on the long side, and then BITI there on the downside. Okay, let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. You can see here the W pattern is still holding in nicely. And we just have sideways action going on here. Okay, so that's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. But look at this 8-day. Look how nice it's holding that 8-day. Okay, came right on down, held it. Came down, held it. Came down today, held it. And now we're rallying right out up here. Now, right now you're sitting here at, what are we sitting at? 106,500. Today's high we got at 107.485, which was actually a little bit higher than what we had yesterday at 107.100. So what you're looking for here, obviously on the upside, is 107.485. But then we'll start looking here in this 108 area. Okay, so 108.475, and then we have 108.960. That was your double top situation. You crack above that level, then we're going to go and retest this nice 11,150. You crack above that, that negates that double top, and she's going to probably 115 to 117 area. Okay, but right now we just have sideways action, but this is a really good trader. I mean, this IBIT here, 59.56 on the low, okay, and let's see here, and 61.06 on the high. Very, very nice trading range with big volumes, so you can get in and out of it. You don't need that much. I trade 5,000 shares of IBIT, so he doesn't need much. You get 25 cents here, one trade, 50 cents the next trade. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You can make really, really good money. Very, very easy here on the old Bitcoin action. Okay, so this is what you're looking for. Now, on the Bitcoin here, you really want to just watch that 8-day. As long as we hold that 8-day, you're looking very good, 102.978. Then we look to yesterday's low, 101.280. And then we have a 99.745, and then we're going to have right here, you're going to have 98.839, and then we're going to have 97.699. But as long as we're holding that 8-day, this is very good. Sideways to up action, that's what we got, okay? As long as that 8-day is holding, very, very key. Now, RSI looking very nice, 61. Phew, plenty of room to run. Look at there, green over red. Very, very nice. Now, again, this basically comes up in a 70 area, just like it had here. All that is showing that it's massive strength, okay? So what we do is we look for divergences or anything on that order here, so just like we had here, okay? So we had this high, okay, we had a high, and then we had an even higher high here, but you had a lower high. See that negative divergence? And then we had that sell down. Okay, so always use that RSI. It's not just for strength, but look for negative, positive divergences. Whatever you can just does everything right here, and just these couple little graphs here. Okay, the RSI and the MACD. Now, basically, just watch that 8-day on the downside. Very, very key. And then watch obviously today's high. But this is the one that you want to really take out. Is that 108.96. You take that out, you got 11,150, and then we blast up the 115, 117 area. Same way with here. This will just follow. I put these side by side. It makes it very, very nice. But you can see here it's the same pattern, same chart. Look at your RSI. Look at your MACD. Everything is exactly the same. Okay, so this is what you want to trade here. I mean, at least I do here. And you have the same sideways action. The same sideways action. She breaks on through that. Then here's the target on that 61.75. And this here will be at 11,150. And then she cranks up higher. Okay. Take a look here now at crude oil and natty gas. Okay, here we had crude oil, and here we have natural gas. Now, you can see here crude oil, I've been pointing out the two things, okay? We have the 200-day on the top, okay, very, very simply, okay? And then we have the 21-day on the bottom. You're trading this range. Now, usually, I say after you get this series of lower highs, lower lows, you get that sell-off. You usually get like a little bit of retracement, but right now, so far, this isn't a whole lot because you got that 200-day, which is king. Now, we get above that 75.08. We just follow the candles. You got 76 flat. We come up here. You got 76.45. But realistically, 76.75, that's the ticket. But now you can see where this 8-day is rolling over. So as that 8-day comes down, now you're going to be fighting it the whole way, just like when it was an up. Look how nice that gave this a support all the way on up here, okay? Now, we lose this 21-day here. We just look to today's low, 74.01. We come over here, you got the 73 area. Then we'll come right over top of here, you got the 72 area. And then we're going to come right down here to 71.26. And then the hundo over here at 71 flat. Okay, now, RSI here, while you're sitting at 52, that's sitting pretty much either way. You're not oversold or overbought. But I don't like this. See that green crossed over, momentum to the downside, and that's exactly what is happening. Okay, natty gas here. Well, let's see. We were trading this 21-day on the bottom and that 8-day on the top. Okay, so very, very nicely here. Now you can see where it held that 21-day. Again, look at this. Okay, how many times did I say respect that 21-day? Very, very key. That's what you got to respect. So respect that. And now we're right pretty much here. You're looking at that 405 level. What do we have yesterday? You had that 405 level. But if you look right across here, this is the candle that you're trading against right here, okay? So we're above that 401, and now you're trading right here at that 405. That's your resistance. Now we crack above that, then you're going to go right to the next resistance level, which is 414. A crack above that right there at 430, and right there 432, and then you retest at 436. Okay, very, very simple. But right now, don't get too excited about this because we just have sideways action. Monday, this could pull right back down again here. So, just take it very, very easy. Bottom downside is you want to watch yesterday's low. You're looking at 3.86. But this is the key, is that 3.81 level, okay? Now, you lose that. We just follow these candles all the way down. Okay, you got 3.71, 364. What do we got there? 354 right here. Okay, 364, 357, 354, 350, 342. This is the key level right there. But respect this 21-day because you can see here how the price is respecting it. And that's all you have to do. We lose that, then we have a nice target down. But until then, we're trading this range here till she breaks out. Now we close back above here. Just watch this level right here, 414, because that's next. Okay, very, very nicely. See, then we'll come up here. What do you have? You got 420. That's next. Then we have 430, 432, and all the way up here. So look to the left of the chart because where it's been, it's usually where it's going. So watch this level here. This is that 401. We're just a smidge above it. Very, very strong on the natty gas here. So just trade that range. Same way with here, the 21 to 200. If she breaks up, 8 days a target. You lose that 21, the 50 days a target. You lose this here, okay, that at 8 days, she cracks up. We can go all the way up to that 436. We lose that 21 day, come all the way down to the 50 day. Okay, that's what I got for it. And I'll be back here Sunday night. And we will take a look at Bitcoin, at crude oil, and at natural gas. A lot of good football going on. You got the Eagles and the Commanders going on. I'm going for the Eagles. And then we have the Chiefs and Bills. I'm going for the Bills in the Super Bowl. Something different this year. That would be great. Of course, it never works out the way I wanted. Like Lions last week, man, what a major disappointment that was. Wow, I thought they just seemed like they weren't even ready. They weren't even prepared after 2 weeks off. What the hell you been doing? At a strip bar or something? I don't get it. Anyway, I'll be back here Sunday night and we'll do a little review and get you all set up for Monday. All right, everybody have a great weekend. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.